A woman living at the Brooke Apartments in Temple says the mold in her apartment is so bad it's actually making her sick. Now she wants out of her lease.
But it may cost her a pretty penny even after finding mold in her unit. So what should someone do in this predicament? 6 News reporter Adriana Alexander explains.
I'm sorry, but I'm not paying that termination fee.
Living at the Brooke Apartments has been a nightmare for Severiana Arizmendi. She's been living at the complex for more than a year, but in March, heavy rain flooded her apartment. Now she says she's got mold growing in the vents and on the walls. She says management has not been helpful.
They said that they aren't legally able to say what it is because there's no test. And so I told her, I said, I'm going to go get the test myself and I'll do it myself.
Those test results were positive, but she says the leasing office still wasn't much help.
And I said, like, what can y'all do about this? Like, what's the plan now? And so she said that she has to talk to her district manager about what to figure out, and I told her that I do want to get out my lease.
She was told by the Brooke Apartments property manager that she could not break her lease free of charge because the apartment complex was purchased by another company before she reported mold in her unit. So the company that now owns the Brooke Apartments would now charge her a fee of more than $1,000 to get out of her lease.
This is uninhabitable, so I can't live in this situation anymore.
Arizmendi hasn't been using her AC for the last month because of the mold. She says the air from the vents is making her very sick. 6 News legal expert Liz Mitchell says taking this situation to court could be the best option.
She does have a few options, but it's going to involve a court order. When you enter into a lease agreement, you've entered into a contract. And basically, it's a really high threshold. You know, we're talking about a notch below it's uninhabitable. You know, we're talking about the mold is so bad that it's going to materially affect someone's health.
Adriana Alexander, 6 News.
Well, the property manager declined to comment when asked about these claims.
Now, if you find yourself in a similar situation, the first step would be to send a certified letter to the landlord with the date, not just a text, an email, or a repair portal. If a week passes and there's been no attempt, you have more options, but you may want to consult with a lawyer at that point.
But it's important that you keep paying your rent on time and not withhold it because of lack of repairs. If you don't pay, the law may lean toward the landlord.
And you'll definitely be feed for that. Yep.
Yeah.